Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel, L'exquisite Life, where we learn to live our lives exquisitely, one plan at a time. Sorry if you guys can hear Diamond, she's over here snoring and stuff. But I am using my fitness planner to do the abstract watercolor spread for this week, October 18th through the 24th. I'm just showing my stat stickers that I'll probably end up pulling and using in this spread as well. Y'all, I love this book. This book is so my aesthetic. Like, it has all my favorite kind of colors in it, and it was everything. I had started pulling stickers from this spread about a week ago, and I didn't end up that those are all the stickers that I had pulled. And so I just wanted to flip back through and possibly pull some more to try to make this spread, be something. I pulled some washi out and I was going to make it do what it do. I'm really liking how I'm using my fitness as of lately. It's really working for me. And I can't wait to start my fitness planner for next year. I'm so excited about my lineup, you guys. I get real excited every year around this time, just because like I get excited for what next year is going to bring. And now that I'm way more comfortable this year planning than I was last year or the year before. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with my lineup. I'm learning what works for me, what isn't going to work for me. And even though it seems like I'm going to be using a lot of planners this year, 2022, it's really the same amount of planners that I've been using. I just haven't been consistent with some of them. So my goal is to become more consistent with some of my planners and just continue to progress. So, anywho, I laid down that black grid washi that I got from the washi tape shop. I think they're linked below already. If not, I will link them below. I really do like that grid washi. I'm not a big washi girl, but that is tickling my fancy. Let me just tell you. I love all the colors that I have. Now, if they busted out some jewel tones, baby, it would be something serious. Let me tell you. I'd be hyped. So now I looked at it and I was like, ooh, that's covering up a lot of space. So I went ahead and just cut that in half. And then I put the rest of that washi back on my wax paper. And any remaining stickers that I have on my wax paper usually get used in like a mini spread, or sometimes I'll even put them back into the book at a later date. But usually I try to find a use for it once it's on the wax paper so that I don't have to go searching trying to put it back in the book. I'm going to be honest. Because who got time for that? Nobody. Exactly. So I went ahead and cut those in half. And now I'm laying down the washi that came from this sticker book. And it has like beautiful blues and browns in it and tan. And it's gorgeous. It's giving the girl everything that she needed. And then I'm just cutting off that extra. Trying to keep the sides pretty mimicked. And now I'm going to go back in that top corner and get rid of that pink heart. Y'all know, the only problem that I have with Happy Planner's fitness layouts is I feel like they're always trying to add a lot of color where you don't necessarily need a lot of color. So there was no need for that heart with that pink in the top corner. There's no need for each one of these boxes to be a different color. They could have done like 1 month all of them were like the blue color, 1 month all of them were like the pink color. Something like that. But all three of those colors all the time, 3 or 4. It's either 3 or 4 colors. I can't remember. But all the time, honey, we didn't need all that. But now I'm cutting these shorter, fatter washi strips, I guess you'd call them. I'm cutting them in half, and I'm actually going to use them in my stats box for a little decor. Give it a little something, something. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm just laying those in kind of in a pattern, but kind of not in a pattern. I just wanted to make sure that no two colors were right next to each other, like super right next to each other, because it is abstract and it's not like these are solid colors, but you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm laying those down, and I realized after I laid down the first couple ones, like, ooh, this is gonna look kind of tacky because that one would not break apart, you guys. I didn't cut it deep enough, but I was like, ooh, that's gonna look kind of tacky because it's not reaching all the way to the top. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to figure out something. So I did a little thought process, and I was like, ooh, well, I could put that flag there because that says me time. Ooh, and then I did pull these little circles, so let me just put these all on top. So I ended up doing that, and I ended up having to go back in my sticker book for one more circle. And I had to find where they were, because honey, when I tell you I flipped all over this book, all over, in between, around, there we go. So I'm trying to find one that's kind of like that light beigey or pinky color, but where it isn't saying the same thing. So I got that, put that up there, and now I'm feeling like, okay, we're getting it together. Now what are we going to use for our meal list? So I'm like, I'm not seeing anything right away in this book that I could use. So it's letting me know that I am going to have to pull from another book. Now, when I plan, I try to use the same book as much as possible so that you don't have to go all over the world looking for the book. So I'm like, okay, let me hold on that. And now I'm using these stat stickers. And I'm just cutting off, there's like a colorful line along the side of them. I'm just cutting that line off, and I'm trying to place them like as close to the washi that I put down as possible, but still not putting them all in one spot so it doesn't look like all of them are like straight across. I'm still trying to stagger them a little bit, just to give it some different, you know, some different something. And I've already decided that after I run out of all the stat stickers that I have, I'm going to go ahead and make some on my Cricut. I do have some clear sticker paper. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and make some on my Cricut. And, you know, I'm starting to use my Cricut more and see places where I can use it more. Because I done paid over $100 for this thing, so I need to start using it more. Let me just be honest with you guys. I don't use it very often, so I need to start using it more. So I'm getting all that down. And I'm still in my head thinking like, okay, that's the top half, but I still got the bottom half I got to figure out. So I have this fitness book out anyway because I was going to use the scale out of this book. But then I saw these water trackers that I never used, and I was like, I could use those for my habit trackers on my sidebar. So I went ahead and pulled those, and those actually have 8 circles, so I'm going to end up cutting off one of the circles. And fast forward, I pulled some the breakfast, lunch, and dinner stickers, triangles. These came out of Healthy Hero. I thought these were in the Fitness Mini, and they weren't. They came out of the Healthy Hero. But I'm going ahead and I'm putting some of those down, and I think I ended up tearing that sticker up and having to pull another one. So I'm just putting those down for me to keep track of my meals, and now I'm tracking my calories. So I'm making sure I got those down on the page. But also I wanted to say that I also pulled from the fitness sticker book these total calorie boxes, and I knew I wanted to use these decorative like splashes of watercolor on this spread. So some of the ones that are a little larger, I just cut those in half, and I'm putting those down on the spread. And I'm going to do like a layer technique. And it's going to come out cute, boo. It's going to come out cute. I was like, okay, Sid, you did that. You did that. Make it work, girl. I love these colors, you guys. I can't say that enough. Like, I really love these colors. And then that one, I just cut off a little bit off of the bottom. And so now I'm going to go ahead and put these total calorie stickers down. And they're going to kind of overlap those stickers a little bit. But I still tried to make sure that most of the stickers show. And it was cute. It was cute. And it gave just that pop of black that was needed for the spread, because I had all those colors going on. I needed one color just to ground it all the way. So now I'm cutting those habit trackers, and I'm going to go ahead and start placing those down. And I realized after I got all 3 of them down on the page that I did not cut them as straight as I thought I did. But it was okay. It was cool for what it was. It's going to do what it needs us to do. And I'm so excited for where this journey is taking me as far as just planning, and counting calories has really opened my eyes to my eating habits. It's a little scary because I thought that I was eating pretty good, but honey, the joke was on me. So these are just some sticker pages that I had pulled from a couple books that I'm destashing that I wanted to keep. So I'm going through, I took that dream, believe, do, repeat sticker, and I just cut it up in between each one of the words, and I'm laying that down. I'm like, okay, now I have a lot of dead space on this left side, so I found some of these black star stickers, and I'm just placing it on the page to help with that little area. I usually use that area for PCOS symptoms, but I'm thinking, because I don't track them as much anymore, thinking I could put that up at the top where the stat stickers are if need be. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.